everyone, welcome to Show the Weekend. I'm Ellen. And I'm Luke. Yeah, this isn't going to work. God, where is he? Hey Andy, have you seen Luke?
Luke.
He's tall, hair like this.
Oh, tall Ellen. No, I haven't. Although this Christmas card arrived a few weeks ago, I forgot to deliver it. Sorry.
Oh.
Merry Christmas, Ellen. Luke here. To avoid the Last Jedi spoilers, I have sealed myself in a shipping container until Christmas morning. Assuming my trustworthy friend Andy has delivered this letter on time, it should be the 25th as you read this. Ho, ho, ho. Coincidentally, that's also the day my food supplies run out, so please come and find me at the coordinates listed below, and Merry Christmas!
Oh my goodness. Andy! Luke can't do Show the Weekend. Do you want to do it with me?
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend.
Oh, sorry, tall Ellen, didn't see you there. So, exciting. First show of the weekend of the year.
Yeah!
What are we going to talk about?
Well, we're going to talk about a game that came out at the beginning of last year.
Hooray!
Because I used my Christmas
Yeah.
to catch up on some games that I didn't get around to fully playing.
Okay.
And so I played the hell out of Horizon Zero Dawn.
The earth was plunged into darkness and was reclaimed by nature. Not for us, but for the machines. The time has come to find out why. Earth is ours no more.
So for those of you that may have missed Horizon Zero Dawn, yeah,
Right.
it's one of the biggest games of last year.
Was it?
Yeah, it came out
Wow.
on PlayStation and sold ridiculously well, which I'm very happy about. But it's brilliant, and I really enjoyed playing it around Christmas because there's a lot of snow, so I felt Christmassy.
Okay.
With all the dinosaur robots.
Right, so all I know about Horizon Zero Dawn is main character is called Aloy.
Aloy is how they pronounce it. Yeah.
Yeah, and she fights robots
Yeah.
in the woods.
Yeah.
And it's a bit like Breath of the Wild, sort of.
Yes, it's very much like Breath of the Wild. Having played Breath of the Wild and also a little bit Assassin's Creed Origins as
Okay.
well. Basically, you got an excellent hero with a bow and arrow, and I've discovered this year it's fully cemented my love of bows and arrows in
Okay.
video games. It was sparked with Tomb Raider when
Yes.
Lara
Yeah.
Croft's reboot suddenly gave her a bow and arrow. And
There
I
was
like,
that one
this is
year
the
where
best thing.
everything had bows and arrows.
Yeah, they're not just found in RPGs anymore, they're in a lot of big main titles, and
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying that. The bow and arrow stuff in Horizon Zero Dawn is ridiculously good. And
Yeah, it seems like a bow and arrow wouldn't do much damage to a dinosaur robot.
no, but you have special bows and arrows. There's a whole system where you upgrade what equipment you have. The kind of equipment you have can affect the type of ammo that you use.
Right.
Some bows only shoot normal arrows, some of them shoot fire arrows. You have to like make your own arrows using things from the wild, so you find like frozen root and then you just go poof, and then you got like ice things.
So you find like some fire and then you put it on an arrow.
Yeah.
And then you...
Yeah, it's magical.
It's a deep crafting system.
Yes.
Good. Tell me more about the story of it. Why are you fighting dinosaur robots? I mean, apart from the obvious reason.
Because it's awesome.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
Well, you play Aloy, who is an outcast of the Nora tribe. The whole story is you finding out why that is. You see a lot of cutscenes from when she was a kid and also get to play her as a little kid, which is quite adorable.
So the answer is written inside one dinosaur robot, so you have to blow them all up.
Blow them all up and fight
Search
them.
through the cogs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is. I snore really loudly. That's why they kicked me out. Anyway, end of game.
You're like kicked out, and then lots of people from the Nora tribe like call you like the motherless, and it's very interesting when you're meeting lots of different people, because initially they don't talk to you because you're an outsider. They're not allowed to talk to outsiders.
Right.
But then you become one of the tribe through this kind of initiation thing. Something happens, and then suddenly everyone's like, okay, we gotta trust you. I won't say for spoilers
Do
for
you
people
kill
who
a
haven't.
robot dinosaur?
No, but
Okay.
that you do gain a lot of respect after a thing happens for killing Donut?
For killing donuts? Wow.
I'm sorry, I've got a bit of a cold.
You
So
do.
I'm just a bit like.
I would respect someone less if they killed my donuts. I've got to say. Like, well, I was looking forward to that.
Sorry.
Aloy,
Sorry.
get out of here.
But she got it right through the ring. It was really
I'm
clever.
going to outcast you from this society as well. You'll find your own new society.
For killing robot dinosaurs, which spoonerized and
Donut ribosaurs. Donut riboflavin.
Donut rhinosaurs are rhinos with donuts on the horn. and
Donut
they carry them
rhinosaurs.
around.
I think that was a Power Rangers series. Pretty sure. It was like one of the later ones. We started running out of ideas.
I've really enjoyed meeting lots of different characters because the main quest, it's one of those games where you get the next part of it and it's like, you need to level up. So
Right.
you have to do loads of side quests, but all of the side quests are really good, well-built stories in themselves, that really builds up the world around you. Since you are an outcast, that gives you the ability to be like, I don't know any of this. Could you tell me everything about society?
Please
Thanks.
tutorial me.
Yes,
in
thanks.
your society.
There's little bits as well where you can kind of choose whether you are mean to someone, nice to someone, or say something quite clever and thoughtful. There's one right when you're a kid, you can choose. A kid throws a rock at you because you're an outsider and he's mean. Aloy picks up a rock and then the option is you throw a rock back at him, back at his face.
Yeah.
Or you drop the rock, or you do the choice that I did, which is you throw the rock really well, that it knocks the stone out of his hand when he tries to throw again.
Nice.
And then later on, when you're adults and you meet as young adults, he's like, oh, I was so mean to you. That was the best day of my life, throwing that rock at you. And it's like, mate, get over it.
And then you pick up his donut and you throw it. You throw that really far away. And he's like, I was going to eat that. Aloy.
But she's able to be like, oh, yeah, I remember when I knocked the rock out of your hand.
Yeah, the look on your face when I knocked that stone out of your hand was pretty entertaining. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I liked little things like that.
To be fair, if that was the best day of his life,
Yeah, I don't think there's much going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of war,
Just leave him to it.
a lot of history with wars happening, a mad Sun King type thing that's a bit Game of Thronesy. It's really good.
Why is it called Horizon Zero Dawn? It's a weird title.
I'm still not completely sure.
It's like 3 unconnected words.
Well, I suppose Horizon is because she is expanding her horizon because she's lived her whole life in this one valley,
Yeah.
and then she leaves it. And I don't know whether the Zero Dawn is to do with the whole thing is that this is obviously set in the future after a load of futuristic technology went horribly wrong.
Like robot dinosaurs.
Yeah, basically.
Right.
And
I mean, it's a bad idea in the first place, probably.
yeah, I mean, whoever was in that meeting, I'm hoping that at least one person did go, guys, maybe not.
Robot dinosaurs?
Robot dinosaurs.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you have the overworld that you're like wandering around, the normal world, and then underneath there are a lot of ruins. The Nora tribe are banned from going because they're bad and unholy, but Aloy goes and explores them because she doesn't have to adhere to the rules because she's badass. But you
She
discover...
crafts a don't adhere to the rules arrow
Yeah.
and just fires it.
But you discover like a whole kind of world underground and you find a load of corpses.
Oh.
And one of them, you find this thing called a focus, which is this little triangular metal thingy-majig which she wears on
Bluetooth
her
headset.
ear. Yeah, and it means that she can like scan the environment.
Okay.
And that gives you the ability to scan the robot dinosaurs, find out their weaknesses. The big one is fire. A lot of them are very susceptible to burning because they've probably got like some fluids in there that are very dangerous.
This is good because,
prone to ignite.
as you know, I don't get on well with robot dinosaurs. So
No.
whenever we go on the Jurassic Park ride at Universal,
Yeah.
I always get spat in the mouth by by Dilophosaur. And I'm like, this time I'm definitely not going to get spat in the mouth by Dilophosaur. And I think I've gone past it and I'm like, oh, great. And then from the other side, they've added a new one since I was last there, spitting water at me. Theme park water in the mouth is bad.
Well, you need to get a focus so that you can find out their weaknesses
Yeah.
and find their weak points.
Well, I know what my weakness is being spat in the mouth by a robot dinosaur.
Yeah.
So don't need a focus to tell me that.
Overall, the combat is amazing. It took a little while for me to fully get into it because the combat is hard. It's not easy peasy and you have to constantly move.
Does it slow down time at all when you're aiming the bow?
A little bit. You can unlock abilities to be able to do that, but on the whole, like when you're starting out, you have to be quite quick and nimble. One problem I did have with it though is there are some areas where there's a little bit of kind of platforming involved, not quite, but at least like climbing walls.
Yeah.
They have, you know, like the bungee things that people on beaches tie between two trees sometimes,
and
they like walk
balance
along
on it
and do tricks
tightrope
and stuff.
walking sort of thing.
Well, there's a few of those around the world, and I'd just gone through this massive battle with these two corruptors. They're the ones that are making, as if, you know, the robot dinosaurs weren't bad enough, there's something happening that's making them even more hostile. So there's no way of getting out of combat if you're seen, so invest in stealth, that's the other thing. At the end of each battle, you can then loot everything, and it's really important to loot every robot. I had just finished this thing and I had to I'd been attacking from above, and so I was like, right, I'm going to go down and collect these things before talking to the person to finish this quest. Trying to go across one of these bungee things, and she didn't land on it.
Oh no.
It was like there, and she landed like there. You had to be so precise, and she died.
Ellen, tell me where it checkpointed.
It checkpointed after I'd finished,
Okay.
but all of the robots had gone and despawned,
And you couldn't collect all
and I
of them.
couldn't collect all of the resources, and it was
What the hell, Horizon Zero Dawn?
just not great. It was just...
What the hell?
Otherwise, it's a fantastic game, but just it's a little bit fiddly sometimes. I really like the world and the characters, so it's really
Out
good.
of 10?
Oh, I don't know. I've not fully finished it yet, so it might change. But right now, it's like solid 8 or 9 right now.
Horizon 8 or 9 Dawn is what we'll call it from now on.
It's really good. It's done some cool different things with open worldiness, and I cannot wait to get further into the game and find out more about Aloy's backstory. It's
Cool.
really good.
Trying to
Yeah.
think of a good Aloy pun to finish this with. Aloy. It feels like it should be punnable,
Yeah.
but it's not.
No? Are you defeated? Well,
She's a Aloy unto herself, sort of works.
sort of.
No.
Well, maybe there are people who are a loyal fan of certain series that have lots of anniversaries this year, and I
ties in.
believe
Oh my god. Airhorn. Airhorn.
Thank you. That you have a quiz.
Prepared
for
a
me.
quiz. So let's move on to the fiendish quiz portion of the show that I'll be calling Horizon Quiz Dawn.
Come on, Abby,
right.
puns.
Okay, quiz time, Ellen. Are you prepared for this, the quizzing?
No,
First quizzing of 2018.
no.
Well,
not
too
ready.
bad. It's happening. As you know, the year is 2018.
Yes.
But did you know that 2018 is 20 years after 1998?
Yes.
And did you know that 1998 is one of the best ever years in gaming when a load of amazing stuff came out?
So much stuff.
Some of the most iconic and best games of all time came out in 1998. So it's the 20th anniversary of some amazing games. And I am going to give you a quiz about some of those games. How much do you know about games from 1998, Ellen?
I was still pestering my parents for a PlayStation, so not a huge amount.
Well, we're going to find out empirically how much you do know. Ellen, Ocarina of Time came out in 1998.
Yes.
The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time,
played
often
that.
said to be one of the best games of all time. Link had a magical ocarina and could play magic songs with different effects, such as Epona's song, which summoned his trusty steed, Epona. Now, Ellen, using this online ocarina, I want you to play me Ellen's song
Okay.
and then to tell me what it does. Now, we all remember how, like, the Song of Storm goes, for example. So that's the Song of Storms. And now, Ellen, I want you to play me Ellen's song.
Okay, right.
Let's hear it.
No. That.
Oh. Okay, I like that. It's a nice melody. And what does it do? What does the Song of Ellen do? Ellen's song. Let's hear it one more time.
Oh God. No. I got too far. No. There we go. Down, A down, right, left. No, left, right.
Ding. Okay, what's happening now to Link?
It summons a little rabbit that helps you find a bit of nearby treasure.
Oh, that sounds good.
Just like, and it doesn't have to be like anything cute, it's just something that will help Link on his adventures.
Couldn't it like conjure your Dungeons and Dragons character?
Hey, it could...
Oh yeah, it summons Simon.
Simon the cat.
And
From Dungeons and Dragons. That's what he was called. We all remember Simon.
He helps
Popular
you.
character, Simon.
He helps you fight off things.
Oh.
And
Like launches himself at like a bogoblin's face.
yeah.
Okay, let's hear it. Pretend I'm a bogoblin. Okay, that was an excellent answer, Ellen. Well done.
Good shot, James.
Full marks. All right. Ellen, did you know what year Half-Life came out in?
It'll be 2008.
1998, Ellen. That was established at the start. Wasn't really a serious question. But okay, minus 5 points. The original Half-Life came out in 1998. Since then, we've had Half-Life 2 and several episodic installments, but no Half-Life 3. What never materialized sequel would you most like to see get a release, and why?
Well, we have discussed this on this channel before about how much I would like a sequel to a much overlooked franchise, which, you know, due to sad financial situation, looks like it won't happen. But Kingdoms of Amalur.
Oh, Ellen, I'm sorry. You just incurred the Kingdoms of Amalur secret penalty.
But my actual answer,
Oh, okay, so this is like QI. You just lost 100 points.
Damn it.
Sorry, you said you had another answer.
Okay. I think I won now.
You didn't have another answer.
Well, I was thinking.
The buzzer's going.
I was thinking of one. I was like,
I'll do this until you come up with another answer.
I'm sorry for everyone watching about that noise. Actually, another Portal game
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
would be really good because it's just like an ingenious little title. I think the addition of co-op was really good. So, you know, I'd be like, what else can you add to the series? I would be intrigued because they are smart people over at Valve and they should actually start making games again, please.
That would be great. Okay, that's an excellent answer. I'm going to give you back half the points you lost for saying Kings of Amalur.
Yeah.
So, good job. Ellen,
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid came out in when?
1998.
1998. Correct. Which of these is not a character's codename in the Metal Gear series? I'm going to read you a list. Decoy Octopus, Vulcan Raven, Laughing Octopus, Sniper Wolf, Psycho Mantis, Raging Raven, Screaming Mantis, Crying Wolf. I'll allow you to look at the list here.
Yeah, Decoy Octopus sounded very silly. But I'm wondering whether it's Crying Wolf, because that's a phrase. I don't know whether, you know, that's Kojima and team being very clever and being like, let's take something that is an actual phrase and turn it into a character. I want Decoy Octopus to be real. Raging Raven, I'm just going to say that.
So Raging Raven.
Yeah.
Well, Ellen, I can reveal to you. There's a trick question. They are all codenames in the Metal Gear series. All of them.
Sonic all over again. Charmy Bee.
You got Charmy Bead. Charmy Bead.
Charmy Bead.
For a bonus point, though, to make
Right.
it up, what would your adjective/animal codename be? Like Hungry Hippo or whatever.
Tiny Cat.
Tiny cat. It's not very intimidating.
Sneaky Cat.
Sneaky cat is good. I like that. Sneaky cat.
Doing the little
All right, good answer.
shoulder wiggle.
Good. Ellen, Resident Evil 2 came out in 1998.
Wow.
I know. Like its predecessor, it is roundly mocked for its terrible voice acting. So, Ellen, we're going to see if you can do any better. Today you'll be taking on the role of Marvin Branner, a mortally wounded Raccoon City Police Department officer who Leon encounters early in the game. Here are your lines. You'll be performing opposite Leon Kennedy. Okay. I'll give you a few moments to get into character. Remember, you are a mortally wounded middle-aged police officer called Marvin Branner. And all right.
Oh, man.
Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been cancelled.
What happened?
About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. And Chris and the other STARS member discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen. Pain sound.
Don't say pain sound. Do the pain sound.
Hang in there.
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
But?
Just go.
Fine, but I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
Wow. Congratulations, Ellen. What a performance.
Thank you.
I think Capcom will be in touch shortly, I expect, there for the Resident Evil 2 remake. If they haven't already recorded Marvin Branner's lines, I think we can be confident that that role is going to Ellen.
I would actually love to do that.
Ellen,
Yeah.
Banjo Kazooie, Rare's smash hit 3D platformer, came out in when?
1998.
1998, correct. No points for that, unfortunately. But Ellen, can you draw from memory its two heroes, Banjo and Kazooie? We'll give you paper and coloured markers. I will extra points for the correct colours
Right.
of things like their eyes and plumage. So I might institute a time limit on this one, just to ensure fairness. I'm going to give you...
I think the guy who designed these follows me on Twitter. I'm
Great.
not sure.
So, better do a good job. I'm going to give you 4 minutes,
sorry.
and your time has started.
Okay. Okay, right, I've got...
Would some Banjo Kazooie music help?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to bring some up. Just looking at what we've got so far. It's a little Fozzie Bear from the Muppets. Ooh, they don't look like you remember. Tell you what, I don't remember that that metal exoskeleton. That's a new one on me. Weird that they gave Banjo 2 heads. Thought that was an odd. At the time, I mean, I don't think I even really noticed. Oh, that's 4 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, your time is up. Ellen, show the camera what you have done. show them what you've
Show
done.
them what you've done. I've got Banjo and Kazooie's wearing the wellies that you use so that you can run through the swamp bit.
No additional points for that. It wasn't mentioned in the brief. Okay, so I'm going to show you now a picture of Banjo and Kazooie.
Yeah.
And tell me how you think you did.
Okay, considering I didn't have yellow as a colour. But yeah, I didn't give
Yep.
her the green eyes. I should have given her green eyes. I gave her blue
But
eyes.
You got Banjo's blue eyes.
I got Banjo's blue eyes.
You've given Banjo a red shirt,
Yeah,
which he doesn't wear. He goes
wear his
shirtless.
shirt. He's shirtless.
I mean, with
But
a chest like that.
The
why
backpack
wouldn't
is
you?
blue.
The backpack is blue. You've
I've
given him
given
blue
back
shorts
blue-
rather than
Because
yellow
don't
shorts.
have yellow.
Don't have yellow. You got the red plumage
Yeah.
on Kazooie. That's good.
Yeah.
No sign of Banjo's necklace or belt, but otherwise, I think that's a pretty damn good job. In 4 minutes.
Yeah.
If you are the designer of Banjo and Kazooie, let us know what you think.
Steve
Ellen's
Mills.
drawing. Is it as good as yours? Is it better than yours? Well done, Ellen. I think that's an excellent rendering of Banjo and Kazooie. Well done. Round of applause.
Yay!
After all that, you ended
Yeah.
up with negative 50 points because of Kingdoms of Amalur. But apart from that, I mean, you excelled in every other question. So
Yay!
really just a shame. A shame about that. About that Kingdoms. That Kingdoms of Amalur really let you down.
Never let me down.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for that quiz.
No problem.
And I've now got ink all over my hands. But now we're going to see what you guys have been saying in the comments. In the run-up to Christmas, Luke and I took part in the Xtra Christmas Challenge, which saw a return of our Pikachu drawing skills, with Andy being the judge.
Wow. Wow, what can you say? What can you say about this bad Pikachu? Sorry. 2 years on the trot, Luke has rendered a better Pikachu. Maybe look at a picture of a Pikachu next year, Ellen. And you'll be... Some thought, wrongly, that my judging of your Pikachu was a little harsh, including Connor Kavanagh, who says, Andy is so savage.
So savage.
However, Exquisite Corpse noted that you may have been lulled into a false sense of security. Luke strikes me as the kind of guy who'd say you were doing a good job even if everything was on fire.
Yeah, actually, I see what you mean. And it's not just there either. When we took on our final challenge in GTA Online, Luke was a little optimistic of the situations he found himself in.
Hey, I'm fine.
Can you...
And Luke didn't get his comeuppance. That's fine. I'm fine.
She's trying.
No, she's all right. Head above water, Laura. Come on. Now, a lesser man would be dismayed right now.
Sarah Sirius speaks for the narrator in all of us with this. Luke, it's fine. I'm fine. Narrator, everything was not fine.
Well, it meant I won.
And Cooper Chaos was really happy for you, saying, Congrats, Ellen. I was rooting for you the whole time. All hail Ellen, Christmas Queen. Seriously though, Ellen may have won, but the true winner is all of us, watching these two battle it out and ending the year with friendly competition and a good laugh.
Oh, you guys. Well, speaking of friendly competition, we played Charades and I got a little frustrated at Luke for not getting my totally perfect Fox impression.
3 words. First word. Pop, firework, explosion. Oh, stars? Star, okay. Star, I should have got this by now, shouldn't I? Pinocchio, teapot. Keep going. Mouse. Gliding, driving. Star rabbit, star crash. Oh my god.
Many others shared in my frustration, including Laszlock, who said, ah yes, the classic game, Star Rabbit 2.
Yeah, but I had trouble with my guessing in the next video.
Okay, first, one word. Whole thing. Alien. Egg, something, face hugger. I don't... How is this not Alien? What is happening?
I mean, I got it immediately. It was perfect, and I'm not the only one who seriously enjoyed watching you do that. In fact, Sam Gonzalez said, I never knew I needed Andy miming Prey in my life.
It was flawless, Mike. See? Some other good stuff that we shared at the end of the year was some previously unseen footage, including some interesting chat about me divorcing Mr. Mime.
You don't mind me? Oh, you remembered.
Mind me flowers like
you. It is our anniversary. Oh. You're trying to discipline the children, and behind you, Mr. Mime's like. Like, we have to be a united front. You never take my side.
Can't undermine me in front of the children.
You've been hanging out with that invisible woman.
You're always undermiming me.
Many of you also appreciated the joke that made me totally lose it, including Travis Della, who announced, "You're always undermiming me." Absolute gold. Perhaps the best pun of 2017.
It was actually, and we even got this award for Luke. Unfortunately, he's not in today to accept it, so I'm just gonna look after it until he's back.
Okay, you are gonna give it back to him and not just hide it away with all the others, are you?
Yes.
Good. Other sort of awards were given out as we shared some of our favourite clips from 2017, looking at our favourite Let's Plays and shows of the weekendses.
Oh, that's looking quite good. Getting a good old whisking. The flowers in there.
Yeah, where's the baking powder?
The baking powder, here it is. Whoa. Get those sachets open. Oh. It's all right, you're doing good.
How much?
Half a teaspoon, and that is a teaspoon, I think.
Teaspoon, so like
so roughly half. That's the thing that makes it right. So we'll see how that goes.
There were lots of nice comments, including Bailey Parsons noting on your show of the weekend Best Bits that if you guys were making a show of the Best Bits, you'd have had to just play all episodes in a row. You guys are great, and here's to 2018. I'm sure it'll be as good as this year.
Aww.
And on your Presh Mems video, Tushar Chanda shares their gratitude for the channel, saying, I'm looking forward to more amazing videos from Xtra. 2017 was an excellent year for them.
Aww. I hope you have a wonderful new year.
Okay, don't overdo it.
Sorry. No bloops this week, because we are such professionals. We've not
made any mistakes.
This
Year. Here's one for you. Ah!
Oh no!
Oh, I fell out of the chair accidentally.
Oh, oh no!
Luke will have to present the rest of the show.
Oh, it's Luke. It's me and Luke. Hi, Luke. How you doing?
Hi gang, it's me, Luke. I'm here to have some Presh Mems. Thanks for watching the show.
Yeah,
It was good.
Gonna pop you down there, Luke. You're looking a little shorter than usual. But just to say, again, thank you so much for all the support and all the nice things that you've been saying on our videos that we popped up. Oh, Andy's back. Hey. Oh, careful.
Crush Luke.
Crush Luke.
Look what I found, Ellen's picture of a Pikachu.
Oh, yeah.
And what was that doing lying around the
Thank you all
studio?
for defending me. The tail let me down, though.
All of them.
The tail let me down. It did.
Yeah.
It did. It really did.
Let's just look at that picture again.
No.
Oh yeah, that's quite a distinctive tail, isn't it?
Yeah,
you really want to
mine was
capture
a
that,
little
don't
bit
you?
like-
If you want to get the Pikachu.
But the actual Pikachu itself, the body of the Pikachu, was superior on mine.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed show of the weekend from Luke and Ellen and myself.
Yeah.
It's goodbye, and we'll see you next week.
Like, comment, subscribe to Outside Xbox as well,
Yeah,
and
Luke,
have a very,
comment
very
and subscribe.
Yeah, have a very, very happy New Year. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.